Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Cheryl Technology Channel. I'm your host, Chris, back with another video. And in this one, we will examine, you see it on the screen, the Google Pixel 6 Pro, which is the phone that I have. Now, I want to start off the introduction by thanking y'all for the likes, comments, subscribes, all that stuff. Thank y'all for all that. And let's just get it right into this video, the introduction. How did I come about wanting a Pixel 6 Pro? Well, I heard a lot about it on the internet. I heard about it on TV. I heard it at work. I heard it from my friends, people that actually have it. And we were up for our upgrade with Viero, but we decided to go with AT&T. So when we went from Viero to AT&T, we were able to get new phones for everybody. I picked the Pixel 6 Pro because of all the good things I'd heard. So I was like, okay, well, let's just give it a try. Let me tell you, have I got a review for you? Man. And I'm going to get into this in a little bit. Here we go. Let's go. What makes this phone so good? Well, there's several things that do, but it's not perfect. And we'll get into that too. Price. Y'all are probably asking, what is the price of this phone? Well, it says it right here. From $900. Is it at a $900 price point? I would be hesitant to pay upfront cash for that, but even though I'm paying it long term, I think it's worth it? You know, I don't know. It depends on what you're doing. So for me, I like taking pictures of things, and this phone has a better camera than any phone. It's even better than my DSLR camera. Now, it starts at $900. So they have like two different tiers. They have the Pixel 6 Pro that you can buy for starting at $899. And they have a Pixel 6 Pro plus the Pixel Pass, which includes the Pixel 6 Pro. Upgrade your Pixel every 2 years. So every 2 years you get a free upgrade, or you're paying for it, so it's not free. 200 gig of Google One cloud storage. I have a 2 terabyte plan, so I already pay for it. YouTube Premium, which I also have. YouTube Music Premium, which I have that too. And Google Play Pass, ad-free games and apps. So you may be asking, how much of a difference? It's a pretty big difference per month. But when you think about what you're getting per month, it's not that bad. This gives you a good breakdown. So you can see the Pixel 7 Pro is the same price as the Pixel 6 Pro. See, like, let's do this. Let's do the Pixel 6 Pro. Look, it's the same friggin' price. And this is a second gen CPU, second gen. Let's look at the dimensions. 6.5, 6 point. It's a little smaller, but diagonally it's the same size. I don't know how they got that done. The networks are exactly the same. It's the same screen size, the same resolution. Up to, you notice how it says up to 120 hertz? Yeah, we're going to get into that too. So, honestly, if I were you, I would get a Pixel 7 Pro, but we're on this Pixel 6 Pro right now. Here's what's interesting is that the Pixel Pass includes all the things I already have, so I don't even need that. Now, let's do an overview. So, what makes this thing so great? I personally think the phone camera is the best part of this. And I'm going to do a separate review on the camera because let me tell you, I'm going to do the video and the camera, but I'll do the camera first, and then I'll do a separate review of the video so that y'all can see like the 1080p, 4K, light, dark, all that crap, so that y'all can see all that. Now, the Tensor chip is where it seems to have where most of the focus is on this phone. The Tensor chip is a Google built chip, so it's sort of like the Apple M1. So it's like Google's own silicon, so that they can build it however they want to make it do exactly what they want. Is it perfect? No, but it is really good, and it also helps to have this processor with their processing of the photos too. You may be asking, now we're going on to point 3. What are the pros and cons? Oh my goodness, if I got a list. The pros, it's fast and secure according to Google. According to them, it's secure. And I believe it is. I ain't had no trouble, but I watch where I go too. So it's really up to the user more than anything. Now, the cameras are very, very good. I took a picture with I think it was an iPhone 13 Pro. I believe it was either Pro or Pro Max, and then took the same photo, and I can throw that up on the screen as well when I do my review of the cameras to try to kind of compare it to something. I took a picture with my Pixel 6 Pro and the iPhone couldn't touch it. Literally could not touch it. Couldn't even come close. So I think the camera on this thing is the best part of this entire phone. Does that mean I'm going to go back with a Pixel 6? I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to go back with a Pixel 6 or not. I don't know. Or a Pixel. I don't know. The next one I've been looking at is an S22 Ultra. That's the other one I'm looking at. I don't know. We'll see. They say on the website that it gets 80% faster performance, but it doesn't say as compared to what. So that means really nothing to me. I mean, that statement means nothing. Let's see, then we have power efficiency. Now, I've taken this very phone right here. I've taken this phone and I have used it no charge for 2 days. Every day. Made phone calls, did this, Facebook, YouTube, all these kind of things. Did all these things, and it still had like 20% life. You do the math. That's pretty darn good. I mean, the freaking screen's a 6.7 inch screen. I think 20-something% is pretty good after 2 days. Now, that is using YouTube and everything else, but I mean, that's pretty good, I think. You are probably going to ask, what are the cons, Chris? Here's the list of cons. Sometimes the scrolling is a little laggy, and I've experienced this myself. So, like, you're sitting here and you're going near like this. Every now and again, it will freeze. I have had it actually freeze up and stop scrolling for a second. And sometimes the screen gets a little weird. It's sort of like when you're hitting a low frame rate on a video game, how it kind of stutters. It kind of does that too. I've seen it do that. Now, whether that's an update that'll fix that or whether that's something else, I don't know. I know that if it's updated and it hasn't been happening as much, but it still happened. And it could just be because of the first gen CPU that's causing it to do that. I really don't know. Basically, what I've experienced is I've turned it off and I've turned it on. I've done both. So I've turned it off and I've turned it on. There's a display. So we're in here, right there in display. And then let's go down smooth display. So I'll show you in the menu right here. See right there, smooth display, I have it turned off. And the reason I have it turned off is because it uses a lot more battery when you do that. I mean, for me, I don't care. As long as it does 60 hertz, I could care less. Some people care about that, but I don't care. Me personally, if I can see what I want to see and do what I need to do, then I don't care. Let's get into the next part. Google, I'm going to pick on you here. The adaptive brightness sucks. It is terrible. I have turned on the flashlight and the freaking screen goes full bright, wide open. Why? Dude, I got the flashlight on. Why do I need the screen to go bright? Just let me use the darn flashlight and leave the screen where it's at. The adaptive brightness does that all by itself. They need to work on that one. That's one of the things that I complain about. Here's the other issue I've had. And I've had my phone, I've had it about 6 months now. And one of the other things I've had happen, sometimes when you go to rotate the screen, when you go to flip it horizontally rather than vertically, so when you go to flip it like this rather than this, sometimes it doesn't rotate. And I have to go like this again. I have to do it just like this again to get it to do it. But sometimes it just doesn't work. I don't know why. There are little picky things that I could nitpick about it that makes it bad, but overall, I think it's a good phone. So that leads me to the end of the video, the conclusion. What do I think about this phone? I believe this phone is one of the best cell phones I've ever seen. Now I'm not going to say in terms of, that's the other thing. In terms of photography and in terms of viewing content, it is excellent for that. It is excellent. But we were in Wyoming. I'm going to just tell you all this. We were in Wyoming at a camp, 4.5, 5 days. And what happened was we were up in the mountain. My son's S22 was the only phone that got service up there. Mine didn't get it. My wife's iPhone didn't get it. My son's iPhone, but his did. An S22 got better coverage than ours. That said, does that mean it's bad for calling? No, it does HD calling. It sounds great. Maybe I'll do a video on that too. I don't know. Maybe I will. It is a very solid phone with a lot of great features. I mean, it has supposedly, like you can see right here, integrated industry-leading security. I mean, it's got maximum this part's true for sure. It gets good battery life. So then you may think to yourself, but what about this? Basically, what companies are doing now is they're building AI into the chips so that it can actually intelligently learn what you do, what you need it to do, and adapts to what you do. That's what AI is. That's what I think. I think this phone is solid. I think it's a solid first phone from Google. I think it's a good phone. I like it. And I've tried to go to an iPhone 13 Pro Max, but I keep coming back to the Pixel because I like it. It's just a better phone. Now, does that mean the iPhone's not useful? No, the iPhone's a good phone, but I personally prefer the Pixel. That's what I like. Now, it is a great phone with great features, but that does not mean I am not saying that it is the perfect phone, because it is absolutely not the perfect phone. It is a great phone, but it is not perfect. And if you're expecting that, you need to look somewhere else. I'm going to recommend it to you. If I were you, I would say go get it. It's a good phone. Now, at the price point, I don't know. They would probably have to go down a little more before I would. I mean, that $900 price point starting is a little bit high, I think. I think it should be more like $7, but I'm a cheapo, so that's just me. But that's my review, y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Like, comment, and subscribe. And until the next video, which will be the cameras on this thing, you can see them across the back right there. There's like 15,000 of them. So we're going to do our next video will be on that. Thank y'all for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. And until the next video, y'all, thank y'all for watching, and peace.